Let's go then. 8 horas e 24 minutos. Ah, tem que colocar o Jesco 2. É na loja. Vamos ver o que tem aqui. Detonei o Raven, né? Snake rushes again. Raven. Ah, não! Eu não acredito. Ah, tá. Pô, eu matei o Raven, mano. Calma aí. Eu não acredito nisso. Ah, tá. Matei o Raven, né? Daí já é depois do Raven. O louco. Tá louco. Vulcan Raven. Chef Grenade. Ai, caramba. Vai, vai. Eu tomei tiro de novo. Da outra vez eu tomei tiro, agora eu tomei tiro. Ai, cara. Agora que eu lembrei. Essa bosta de novo. Pergunta aí se eu lembro alguma coisa. Nada.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they've finished getting Metal Gear ready.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but...
É, tá bom, já vi isso aqui já. Vou ficar fuçando até conseguir encontrar. E aqui. Ai, de novo outro.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad.
Ok. A única coisa que eu não entendi depois é onde que fica o cartão, cara. Ah, deixa eu ver o que tem pra esse lado aqui primeiro. Nas farmácias. Chefe. Hã? Eu quero... Hã? Hã? Oxi. Vamos, Atacum.
Snake,
Onde que tá esse cartão? Já vi isso aí, tá? Já vi isso aí. Tá repetindo. É, então, isso que eu acho estranho. O que que tem pra... O que que tem que fazer ali?
What was that noise?
Caraca!
Snake.
Did you find it?
No, I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ult.
Ok. Vamos lá.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No, there's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India... I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion. $1 billion?
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox dye. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox dye was still experimental and they haven't worked out all the bugs yet.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the Genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Galukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world...
Tá, não quero saber mais de conversinha, não.
Snake.
Nossa, tô
And you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
cagando.
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the
Tá, entendi tudo isso. Caiu lá embaixo. Ai, caramba! Ih! Vai me acertar não, né, parça? Tentar tirar. Agora tem que pegar o cartão que caiu lá embaixo. O último vídeo. Pra saber onde caiu esse lambrequento desse cartão. Eu vou no único lugar que eu não fui da outra vez. Eita, menino lasqueira! Qual foi o único lugar que eu não fui da outra vez? Exato. Opa! Não é aqui não, sim. Aqui, opa! É aqui mesmo. Sobe. Deixa eu colocar um... Congelou. Pau aqui. Será que era aquilo ali?
You got the card key back? Good job. Now hurry to the control room.
Fica de olho porque agora os fedidos vão... Como é que eu descobri que o cartão estava ali embaixo? Procurei na internet, obviamente, que não vou ficar perdendo muito tempo nisso. Certo? Certo, pertigoto. Vou até dar uma salvadinha. Com a mailing. Pra evitar. Quero salvar o jogo, filhota. I wanna save the game.
Snake, Like in China, they say, when
When
walking
walking
through
through
a
a
melon
melon
patch,
patch,
don't
don't
adjust
adjust
the
the
sandals.
sandal.
That means
That means that when things get real bad, you have to try and remember what's important.
Keep things in the
Keep
proper
things in proper
perspective,
perspective, ok? Tem que prestar atenção nas coisas que realmente importam. Ouviu, brasileiro? Não vou votar? Esse fantasminha. Vocês estão com medo aí? Tá votando nesse bosta desse maluco, desse Bolsonaro aí. Parabéns pra você que vota no Bolsonaro. O cara tá destruindo. Vai, vai, vai. Uhul. É nóis. Ai, caramba. E vamos de Chef Grenade. Como é que mexe aqui, caramba? Ó.
PAL code number 1 confirmed. Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2, freeze the key.
Freeze the key? Que... Ai, 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 ui, ui. Freeze the key eu sei como é que faz. Eu não sei como é que... Tá, vamos lá. Um instante. Network absorve. Freeze the key é só entrar naquela aguinha, né? The player doesn't need to travel far to change all keys first, as it only requires a code element. Simply return to nearby area, become Raven, and wait for key to change from yellow to blue. Aí eu tenho que subir correndo e apertar ali. Nossa! Que coisa, não, mano? Caraca, eu não acredito nisso, cara. Ô, joguinho. Olha. Vou te falar. Posso falar? Esse jogo tá forçando, mano. Tá forçando.
Where'd he go?
Nossa, pelo que eu li aqui, eu tenho que voltar para certas áreas para conseguir, primeiro, congelar, né, o cartão para ele mudar de cor. E Pra esquentar. Podia colocar dentro da calça, né? Pra esquentar, mas não. Você vai lá no fim do mundo pra esquentar. Ai, tem que voltar, cara. O que o jogo tá fazendo? Tá forçando o backtracking, cara. Que idiotice! Agora. Eu não tô entendendo isso aqui, ó. Congelou. Exatamente. Não, o pau card, cadê? O pau aqui, ó. Tinha congelado ele. Será que se eu continuar aqui ele congela? Não, né? Vai voltar mesmo. Ai. Caramba! Que susto do caramba! Esqueci desse detalhe, cara. Eu vou ter que vir aqui mais algumas vezes ainda. Ver se tem outras formas. Game Facts. Mais fáceis, né? Vamos equipar. Esperar descongelar agora, né? Tô com medo de bicho, mano. Porque eu vou ter que retornar pelo jeito ali pra parte que é quente no jogo. Aí. Já foi. Vamos lá. O problema é, eu estou sem chefe grenade. Só digo isso. Sempre esqueço de pegar. Hum. Sai pra lá. Filho da mãe. Entrou na live só pra mandar spam. Girls18.online. Safado. Ih. Nossa, já pensou? Chegar e não conseguir subir a escadinha com pressa. Já tô até vendo que isso vai acontecer. Ah, eu me fudi. Ah, é sério mesmo, cara? Ah, mano. Caraca, não morri. O cartão tá descongelado. Não. Caraca. Só me faltava essa, né? Ufa.
Palcode number 2 confirmed.
Nossa, tá tranquilinho, tá fácil, né?
Awaiting palcode number 3.
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
Eu diria que é sorte, mas nunca foi sorte, sempre foi Deus. Deixa eu ver aqui. Não viu nada não. Sai pra lá. Fui embora. Agora eu tenho que esquentar a Mandrovski. Vou esquentar. Vou salvar tudo. Pô, deveria ter um macete, cara. Esse que é o problema. Ui! Ah, Chef Grenade, sempre tem. Ótimo, pelo menos nisso o jogo não... Ah, eu não acredito nisso. Ah, mano. É de espirrar. Se eu consigo desligar. Consegui antes. Nossa. Deixa eu dar vontade, não. Que é isso? Nikita. Podia ter uma ação aqui, né? Tem. Vamos ver. Será que eu vou ter que enfrentar aqueles titocujos de novo? Pá, 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 pá. É, devia ter comprado, cara. Bem mole, né? E agora, né?
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter. You should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it. Turn your monitor off. Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead. Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear. Okay, so what's up? I've got a good friend in the Pentagon. Yeah? He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon. An assassination weapon?
Ninja.
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox
Ah,
Dye?
não. Entendi.
No. Fox Dye. Liquid
Fox
in the oven
Dye.
talking about it. Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but... What are you trying to say? It's too similar. What is? The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, I mean, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack? Yeah. Well, apparently, Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack. No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it? Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection? The nanomachines. She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was. Does the Colonel know? I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her. Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well,
Tortura.
I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Call me if you find out anything. So it's true, isn't it? Naomi, I can't believe it. That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere. Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about. But Snake, you might be infected too, you know. All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Podia ter continuado subir aqui quando parasse já, né? Puxa vida. Que é isso? Meu Deus do céu. É a munição da farmácia. Eu não vou nem perder tempo com isso. Nikita não posso usar em lugar nenhum. Pô, mas eu tenho que pegar 2 elevadores mesmo? Ai, filho da égua. Apareceu os ninjinha de novo. Puxa vida. É verdade, né? Eu vou lá. Daqui a pouco. É, onde que é a saída aqui, caramba? Abriu sem precisar do cartão. Hum. Bem, eu vou ficar com o cartão ligado aqui. Ver se ele vai esquentar. Com certeza esquentou. Amarelo. Vamos ver se vai esquentar aqui. Eu acho que não. Esperar mais uns 15 segundos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 30. Não, então não funciona. Bom que aqui tem malandro, né, mano? Ai, caraca! Que susto! Cadê? Pô, que demora pra tirar, mano? Pô, eu quero saber como é que é. Ah, ficou vermelho! Pô, mano. Então vambora. Pau, pau, para, pau, pau, pau. Pa, pa, para, para, pa, pa, pu, pra, pra, pa, ta, pa, ta, pa, pau, pa, para, pa, pa, pau. Tará, tirará, ta, tau. Pá. Pá, pá, para, pá, pá, pau. Tá, pá. Vamos correndo. E eu falei que ia salvar o jogo, mas eu não salvei. Porque eu sou louco. Deixa eu salvar o game. Ia lá. Meiling, meiling.
What is it, Snake?
I want to save the game. I want to save game. When save game memory card 1. Select memory card 1.
In China, they...
Não, sai não tem tempo isso não, filha. Ah, vai descongelar o negócio ali. Já tá vermelho ainda. Vermelho. A vida é vermelho. Vermelho. É o 13. 13 é a luninha, vote 13. 13. Lulinha. Vote 13. Ah, não. O que foi agora?
Snake, can you hear me? It's Naomi.
Naomi? What the hell?
Campbell and the others are busy right now. I'm on a different codec.
Naomi, is what the Colonel says true?
Yes. But not everything I said was a lie.
Who are you?
I don't know myself. I don't know my real name or even what my parents looked like. I bought all my identification. But my reason for getting into genetics was true.
Let's get
Because you want to know yourself, right?
That's right. I want to know where I came from. My age, my race, anything.
Naomi.
I was found in Rhodesia sometime in the 80s. A dirty little orphan.
Rhodesia? What's now known as Zimbabwe?
Yes. Rhodesia was owned by England until 1965, and there were lots of Indian laborers around. That's probably where I got my skin color from, but I'm not even sure about that.
Naomi,
Indiana.
You're too worried about the past. Isn't it enough to understand who you are now?
Understand who I am now?
What?
Why should I? No one else tries to understand me. I was alone for so long, until I met my big brother. And him.
Your big brother?
Yes. Frank Yeager.
What?
He was a young soldier when he picked me up near the Zambezi River. I was half dead from starvation, and he shared his rations with me. Yes. Frank Yeager. The man who you destroyed was my brother and my only family.
No. Gray Fox?
We survived that hell together, Frank and I. He protected me. He's my one connection. The only connection I have to my past.
And he brought you back to America?
No. I was in Mozambique when he came.
Who is he? You mean Big Boss?
Yes. He brought us to this land of freedom, this America. And then he and my brother went back to Africa to continue the war. And that's when it happened. You killed my benefactor and sent my brother home a cripple. I vowed revenge and joined Foxhound. I knew it was my best chance to meet you, and I prayed for the day that I would.
So, were your prayers answered?
No.
Yes. I waited 2 long years.
To kill me? Is that all you cared about?
Yes. That's right. 2 years. You were all I thought about for 2 long years. Like some kind of twisted obsession.
Do you still hate me?
Not exactly. I was partly wrong about you.
What about Liquid and the others?
I'll have my revenge on them too.
Naomi, you didn't kill that doctor too, did you? The one that used Gray Fox for his genome experiments?
Dr. Clark? No. That was my brother. Afterwards, I covered it up and helped him hide out.
So that ninja, I mean Gray Fox, he's come here to kill me?
I don't think so. I think he just came here to fight you. I wasn't sure before, but now I think I understand. A final battle with you. That's all he lives for. I'm sure of it.
Fox, no. Naomi, tell me something.
About Fox Die? Fox Die is a type of retrovirus that targets and kills only specific people. First, it infects the macrophages in the victim's body. Fox Die contains smart enzymes created through protein engineering. They're programmed to respond to specific genetic patterns in the cells.
Those enzymes recognize the target's DNA?
Right. They respond by becoming active and using the macrophages. They begin creating TNF-epsilon.
Huh?
It's a type of cytokine, a peptide which causes cells to die. The TNF-epsilon is carried along the bloodstream to the heart, where they attach to the TNF receptors in the heart cells.
And then they cause a heart attack?
The heart cells suffer a shock and undergo an extreme apoptosis. Then, the victim dies.
Apoptosis? You mean the heart cells commit suicide? Naomi.
What?
You must have programmed that thing to kill me too, right? Do I still have time? Naomi, I don't blame you for wanting me dead, but I can't go yet. I still have a job to do.
Listen, Snake. I'm not the one who made the decision to use Fox Die.
Huh? You weren't?
No. You were injected with Fox Die as a part of this operation. I just wanted to let you know that. No, that's not the whole truth.
Huh?
The real thing I wanted to tell you was... Snake,
Hey, what are you doing?
Snake!
Naomi!
Snake, I can't allow Naomi to make any more unauthorized transmissions.
What?
Naomi's been removed from this operation.
What happened to Naomi? What did she mean when she said that Fox Die was a part of this operation? Colonel, let me talk to her.
I won't. She's under arrest.
Colonel, you double-crossed me.
Snake, there's no time for that. Right now, your job is to stop Metal Gear. Okay,
Cheio de traições. Não dá pra confiar. Se eu ficar muito tempo aqui, vai. Dun 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 dun. não arriscar, né, mano?
Palco number 3 confirmed.
Aê, Lombardi.
Detonation code activated.
No.
What?
Ready for launch.
I deactivated it.
Thank you, Snake.
Ah,
The
não
detonation
acredito.
code is completed.
Ah,
Nothing can stop Metal Gear
plot
now.
atrás de plot.
Master, what's going on? You
Jeez,
found the key, and even activated the warhead for us too. I really must express my gratitude. Sorry to have involved you in that silly shape memory alloy business.
What are you talking about?
We weren't able to learn the DARPA chief's code. Even with Mantis' psychic powers, he
Que
doesn't read
bosta.
his mind. Then Ocelot accidentally killed him during the interrogation. In other words, we weren't able to launch the nuclear device, and we were all getting a little worried. Without the threat of a nuclear strike, our demands would never be met.
What do you mean?
Without the detonation codes, we had to find some other way. That's when we decided you might prove useful, Snake.
What?
First, I thought we might get the information from you, Snake, so I had Decoy Octopus disguise himself as the DARPA chief. Unfortunately, Octopus didn't survive the encounter, thanks to Fox Die.
You mean you had this plan from the beginning? Just to get me to input the detonation code?
Huh? You didn't think you were this far by yourself, did you?
Who the hell are you?
In any case, the launch preparations are complete. Once the world glimpses the power of this weapon, the White House will have no choice but to surrender the Fox Die vaccine to me. Their ace in the hole is useless now.
Ace in the hole?
The Pentagon's plan to use you was already successful in the torture room. Snake, you're the only one who doesn't know. Ah, poor fool.
Who are you anyway?
I'll tell you everything you want to know. If you come where I am, that is.
Where are you?
Very close by.
Snake, that's not Master Miller.
Campbell, you're too late.
Master Miller's body was just discovered at his home. He's been
What?
dead for at least 3 days. I didn't know because my codec link with Master was cut off. But Mei Ling said his transmission signal was coming from inside the base.
So who is it?
Snake, you've been talking to...
Me,
Liquid.
dear brother.
Liquid. How the...
You've served your purpose. You
Yeah.
may die now.
Snake, that's bulletproof glass. You can't break it with an ordinary weapon.
Can't you open the security lock here?
I'll try. Just hold on for a minute. I hacked into security. Snake, I'm opening the door.
E lá vamos nós, camarada. Deixa eu salvar o jogo.
Are you hurt, Snake? Win, Snake, win!
Snake! Did you like my sunglasses? You'd point a weapon at your own brother?
Why did you disguise yourself as Master?
So I could manipulate you more easily. And you performed quite well, I must say. Although the boys at the Pentagon are probably saying the same thing.
What the hell are you talking about?
Following orders blindly with no questions asked, you've lost your warrior's pride and become nothing more than a pawn, Snake.
What?
Stopping the nuclear launch, rescuing the hostages, it was all just a diversion.
A diversion?
The Pentagon only needed for you to come into contact with us. That's what killed the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus.
You don't mean...
That's right. You were sent here to kill us so they could retrieve Metal Gear undamaged, along with the bodies of the Genome soldiers. From the beginning, the Pentagon was just using you as a vector to spread Fox dye.
Fox dye? It can't be. Are you telling me Naomi was working with the Pentagon?
They thought she was, but it seems that Dr. Naomi Hunter couldn't be controlled so easily.
What?
We've got a spy working in the Pentagon. He reported that Dr. Hunter altered Fox Dye's program just before the operation, but no one knows how or why.
I wonder... Maybe they arrested her so they could find out the answer to that.
No doubt. But I had no idea she was motivated by such petty revenge. We still don't know what changes she made to Fox Dye's program. Oh well, it doesn't matter. I've already added the Fox Dye vaccine to my list of White House demands.
There's a vaccine?
There must be, but that woman is the only one who really knows. Anyway, it might prove to be unnecessary.
Why's that?
You were successful in coming into contact with all of us, so we must have all been exposed to the virus. It's true that the Arms Tech president and decoy octopus were killed by Fox Dye, but Ocelot, myself, and you, the carrier, were apparently unaffected.
A bug in the virus's programming?
Could be. In any case, if it doesn't kill you, then I'm not worried either. After all, our genetic code is identical.
So it's true.
É o que vai fazer ele envelhecer, então,
Yes,
provavelmente.
twins. But we're not ordinary twins. We're twins linked by cursed genes. Les enfants terribles.
Les enfants terribles.
You got all the old man's dominant genes. I got the flawed recessive genes. Everything was done so that you would be the greatest of his children. The only reason I exist is so they could create you.
I was the favorite, huh?
That's right. I'm just the leftovers of what they used to make you. Can you understand what it's like to know that you're garbage since the day you were born? But I'm the one Father chose.
So that's why you're so obsessed with Big Boss. Some warped kind of love.
Love? It's hate! He always told me I was inferior, and now I'll have my revenge! You should understand me, brother. You killed our father with your own hands! You stole my chance for revenge! Now I'll finish the work that Father began. I will surpass him! I will destroy him!
You're just like Naomi.
Well, I'm not like you! Unlike you, I'm proud of the destiny that is encoded into my very genes! Yeah!
Snake, your blood will be the first to be spilled by this glorious new weapon. Consider it an honor, a gift from your brother. Now I'll show you the power of the weapon that will lead us in the 21st century.
It's moving. How do I stop stop it.
Pois é. O que é pra fazer? Como matar a Metal Gear? Eu não sei. Uma rapariga. Eu não sei. É Stinger Missile, é isso mesmo.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
Alguém vai ter que me ensinar.
Snake, Rex's armor is impregnable. You can't do any damage with the weapons you've got. Rex uses the latest advances in compound armor. The only way you can pierce it is with a high-performance heat round.
So what do I do?
Rex's pilot seat operates exactly like a VR system. It's got multiple sensors connected to a high-tech interface used for the controls. It's completely self-enclosed and shut off from the outside environment.
He's not using his naked eyes?
That's right. So if you could somehow destroy the sensors, do you see that round plate on Rex's left arm?
Yeah, that thing that looks like a shield.
That's a radome. If you can destroy that thing, it won't be able to use its electronic equipment.
So he'll be blinded.
Yeah, try to hit that radome with a Stinger missile.
So that will stop it?
No. Rex was designed so it can be controlled manually, too.
Oh, great.
The part that looks like a beak is where the pilot seat is. In an emergency, it'll open up. Rex's armor is perfect. You can't destroy it.
You told me that already.
But the interior is a different story.
I get it. First I destroy the radome. That will force him to open up the pilot's seat.
Right.
Isso.
If you can shoot a Stinger missile into the cockpit, you'll destroy the computer control system.
You intentionally designed it with a weak point?
It's not a weak point. I like to think of it as a character flaw. People just aren't complete without some type of character flaw, don't you think?
I guess so. I owe you one, Otacon.
Ô infeliz. Pô, não dá pra escapar dessas paradas não, mano. Caraca! Vou morrer, mano. Caraca, não tem o que fazer, mano. O cara é forte demais, mano. Eu entendi o que tem que fazer, mas...
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
Vamos lá. Se eu jogar uma Chef Grenade, será que vai? Caraca, o cara segurou o pé do bicho. Olha. Essa aí é a piada, né?
Fox, why? What do you want from me?
I am a prisoner of death. Only you can free me.
Fox, stay out of this. What about Naomi? She's hell-bent on taking revenge for you.
Naomi?
You're the only one who can stop her.
No, I can't.
Why?
Because I'm the one who killed her parents. I was young then, and couldn't bring myself to kill her too. I felt so bad that I decided to take her with me. I raised her like she was my own blood to soothe my guilty conscience. Even now, she thinks of me as her brother.
Fox.
From the outside, we might have seemed like a happy brother and sister, but every time I looked at her, I saw her parents' eyes staring back at me. Tell her for me. Tell her that I was the one who did it.
There you are!
We're just about out of time. Here's a final present from Deep Throat. I'll stop it from moving. Fox!
Ih. Perdeu um braço.
In the Middle East, we don't hunt foxes, we hunt jackals. Instead of foxhounds, we use royal harriers.
Fox.
How strong is that
rapaz.
Impressive! You are indeed worthy of the code name Fox, but now you're finished! No! Fire the stinger! Fox! Can you really shoot? You'll kill him too!
Now, in front of you,
I can't do it.
I can finally die. After
It's no
that,
good. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's no good. I can't do it. I can't do it. It's no good.
Que é assim?
I can't do it.
shadow in a world of light.
I can't do it.
But soon
No, I can't do it.
finally end.
No, I can't do it.
Ué?
Snake, we're not tools of the government or anyone else. Fighting was the only thing I was good at. But at least I always fought for what I believed in. Snake, farewell.
Explodiu o cara. Ó, o dinossaurão.
Foolish man! He prayed for death, and it found him. You see, you can't protect anyone, not even yourself. Die!
Caraca, preciso de ração. Caraca, preciso de ration. Ah, lá atrás, lá atrás, lá atrás, lá atrás, lá atrás. Ah! Ai, tô sem paciência. Tem que respirar fundo. Ah, eu não acredito, mano. Sério mesmo? Que vai ser desde o início? Poxa vida. Esqueci de pegar, né? Ai, viajei. Ah, fui fazer uma coisa, fiz outra, acabei me ferrando. Caraca, maluco. Poxa vida, hein? Carambola, mano. Que bosta. Não tô entendendo é nada nessa bosta. Ah, aleluia. Ah, vai. Toda essa leseira aí. I'm out of missiles.
truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light.
Não, vou tentar mais não.
Soon it will finally end.
Caraca, calma aí. Ah! Filho de uma rapariga. Pô, ruim que não tem como escapar disso aqui, né, mano? Não tem nem o que fazer, mano. É só tristeza mesmo. Será que esse aqui resolve? Chef Grenade? Não tô conseguindo acertar. Ah, não! Tô viajando! Caraca! Tá, carambolas. O que eu tô fazendo? Tá muito difícil. Meu Deus do céu. Será que um granadão entra lá? Tá, porcaria.
Snake, what happened? Snake! Snake!
Caraca, haja paciência, mano. Tá louco. Tem que ter muita paciência. Carinha chato pra caramba. Pô, não sei se vale a pena, cara, jogar Chef Grenade que de qualquer jeito. Ainda não tinha começado ainda pra valer. Aí tá errando todos os tiros. Ai, miséria. Esse troço não tá enchendo mais. Tá, caraca. Pomba, eu não vou conseguir sair daqui. Ih. Eita, me ferrei. Não tá valendo. Ai, caraca. Ai, carambolas. Cara, não dá pra escapar dessas porra, mano. Caraca, maluco. Que idiota esse jogo. Que jogo idiota. Que jogo idiota. Não tô gostando disso, não. Bomba, olha lá. Olha lá. Caraca. Não explode não essa merda. Seu merda. Pronto. Ah. Te lascar, pô.
Now, in front of you, I can finally die. After Zanzibar, I no good. I can't do it. No, I can't do it. Truly alive. It's no good. I can't do it. An undying shadow.
A boca.
In a world of light. But soon, no, I can't do it.
Tá ok. Caraca, o jogo... Meu Deus, o que tá acontecendo? Filho da puta! Caraca, maluco! Que jogo miserável, cara! Ah! Vou morrer, cara. Ah, precisa de uma ration, cara. Ah, ali tem. Olha lá, de novo! Ô, oh, palhaçada, caramba! Ah, tá na peda, rapaz. Bomba. Ai, caraca, maluco. Não acredito nisso, velho. Tá bosta do caramba. É sério mesmo, mano? Olha lá. De novo, mano. Ô joguinho da preura. Eu ainda tô procurando um negócio errado. Olha lá, como é que escapa disso? Pomba. Vai, infeliz. Ai, mudou a câmera, né? Caraca, errou, mano. Que besteira, hein? Ah! Ah, não, vou morrer. Ai! Ai! Caramba. Caraca, errou, maluco. Errou, maluco. Errou. Para de ficar fazendo pezinho, cara. Ai, falta só mais um. Aê, miséria. Tô com 13, vamos ver. 25, ó. Haja paciência. Caraca, maluco. Tá me deixando muito revoltado esse jogo. Can't do it. Será que consigo salvar? É, estratégia, fazer a mesma coisa, só que eu vou tomar uma pilulinha. Tomar uma pilulinha aqui, ó. Diazepam. Diazepam. Tomar já um desse. Colocar o coletes. Ai, que miséria, hein? Agora eu posso usar vocês, eu acho. Não! Caraca! Caramba! Ah. Ai. Que coconute, hein? Ah. Ai, cara, como é que escapa dessa bosta desse laser maldito? Costa, ele veio pra cima. Ah, mano, você tá de sacanagem que ele fez isso. Tô pior do que antes, hein? Trinta missões. Mas eu tô com pouco ration. Caraca, meia hora só pra passar desse infeliz aqui. Ah, eu não vou conseguir de novo. Pode ter certeza. Eu sei que sempre tá me vendo, filho da mãe. Não preciso disso de. Ah lá. Preciso daquilo ali. Ele não tá me vendo. Ah, olha só! Rapaz, finalmente eu entendi. Nossa, finalmente eu entendi. Agora ele não consegue me enxergar. Olha que estranho. Olha que engraçado. Não é verdade? Ah, só que ele virou a careta, né? Deixa eu ver onde que tem. Ah, aqui tem. Ô, miséria. Vira, vira, vira. Só virar, bonitão. Ai, ai. Ai, não é possível que eu vou morrer, né, mano? Caraca, que difícil! Caraca, Diazepam. Vou morrer de novo. Caralho, mano. Qual? Que filho de uma rapariga, cara. Caraca, ah, mano, vai cagar no mato. Vai, fião. Aí, isso que tá me estragando, cara. Esse infeliz tá fazendo isso. É, eu tô fazendo a parada errada, né, inclusive. Ai, meu Deus do céu, que loucura. I ain't shadow in the world, like... Aí, tá bom. Bom. Ah, tá. Caraca, que loucura. Ah, ele tá me vendo ainda. Caraca! Caraca! Não é possível. Ah, mano. Caraca, mano. Pô, 2 vezes seguida, mano. Bomba. Caraca, vai ficar quantas vezes me atirando essa bosta desse raio, desgramado, filho da mãe? Não é possível. Não é possível, cara. Não é possível. Caramba. Vou baixar até esse volume aqui porque é maluco. Gritando demais, mano. Putz grila. Mano, é dating, caramba. Vai, dating, caramba, rapaz. Spamando aqui na porcaria da minha live também. Deixa eu ver aqui o que dá pra fazer, né? Ai, caramba. Me vê nada. Cadê? Caraca. Ah, não. Não faz isso não. Faz isso não. Faz isso não. Faz isso não. Caraca. Não vai mirar mesmo. Aí! Na paciência, caramba. Caramba. Tô na paciência mesmo. Caramba. Uhum. Hum. 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 You're wrong. É, criaram pra ser assassinos. Ai, cara, fiquei muito estressado. There's some fun to evil. The Turbo Children. Hum. Oito? tenho 6 para boa tarde. Nossa. Hum. Go for war. Olha. Hum. Olha. Hum. O que você vai fazer? Vai nada. Ixi. Eita! Aham. Tchau. Vai fazer 2 horas que eu tô jogando esse jogo. Caraca, então o final do Metal Gear Solid 4 sobe, caramba. Ah, feliz. Eita carambolas. Ah, mano. Ah, mano. Ah, tô cansado já, joguinho. Ai, caramba. Vai, sobe, fiote. Ah, caraca. Vai, sobe. Ah, santa paciência, hein? Ah, ai, errou o chute, tem que virar, mano. Tá me vencendo. Ai, caramba. Ai, meu Deus do céu. É, eu tô percebendo. Ixi. Ah! Pelo amor de Deus, cara. Caraca, maluco. O final desse jogo tá me deixando louco. Calma aí, um segundo.